Hello everyone, it's me Joseph again, and welcome to another episode of Old Movie Modern Audience. And today we're going to talk about the classic Touch of Evil by Orson Welles, considered to be one of his best films along with Citizen Kane. I earlier made a video about Citizen Kane explaining that while it is a great film, I don't think it's a good place to start if you're getting into old movies. And in most cases, not always, but modern audiences or millennials may not like it or consider it a good starting point for getting into old movies. So, does the same principle apply for Touch of Evil, one of Orson Welles' other films? I think the answer is no. I think Touch of Evil is a great film, and well, it's not just a great film, but I think it's a movie that a modern audience member can pop it in, watch it with a group, and you will enjoy it. I think it's a good movie, and it holds its value. It's still entertaining today. It's sort of a whodunit. There's a mystery element to it, and there's a crime element to it. This is definitely a film noir. And although the first 20 minutes can be a little bit difficult to get into, by the time the film is done, I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but I think the majority of people out there will really enjoy it and feel it's a good place to start watching old movies. A couple of things I didn't like about it, there's strange casting choices. Of course, we have Charlton Heston playing the main Mexican lead character. That's how they did it back then, I guess. That's understandable. The movie takes place on the border of Mexico, and there's this other choice of Marlene Dietrich, an actress that was German and well known for being a German actress and has a German accent, and she's playing this Mexican brothel like owner. I don't know what the right word for that is. So, anyways, it seemed like a strange choice in casting, and yeah, it was a little bit distracting. But of course, in the end, she's not a major character in the movie, so it doesn't ruin it at all. Also, another thing that many people may not like about this movie is that there's a lot of fast talking and people interrupting each other. I felt like there was almost in the first half of the movie, only a few lines were actually finished. It's usually like somebody saying something and then another fast-talking guy interrupts the other guy, and then somebody else interrupts that guy. Find some subtitles and put subtitles on for this movie because there's a lot of interruptions going on. There's a lot of mumbling, and if you want to understand what's going on, I think it's best for with subtitles. Another thing that people may not like about this is Orson Welles' character. He's the bad guy in the film, and that's pretty clear right from the get-go. But I don't know. He's meant to be a gross character, but he's so gross that he may be, just something about his person, like the way he carries himself and the way he portrays himself. He does such a great job of acting that he's such a gross character that I think some people may just be turned off by how gross he is. So that's a factor. I don't know if that's a huge factor, but it's something to think about. And it's not really something to think about, just something I thought I'd mention. Another thing about this movie that is praised so much is the opening sequence of Touch of Evil. It's like a long shot. By the time the movie was over, I didn't care about that, and that's a little bit of the point of this channel too. I don't really care about the film style or like the groundbreaking techniques that were made. I care about whether it's actually just an enjoyable, watchable, entertaining film. And it was. I wasn't thinking about that long shot. I was thinking about the storyline. I was thinking about the moral lesson at the end of the film. And I think it was really cool. Overall, I think out of a 1 to 10, I'm going to give this movie maybe an 8.5 or a 9 because I think it's a really good movie to get started off if you want to get into some old movies. And I think that you'll enjoy it. I give it a thumbs up. Thanks always for watching. Feel free to give a thumbs up or thumbs down if you didn't like what I had to say. Let me know in the comments. Maybe what I'm saying is very controversial, considering that I'm just giving somewhat mixed reviews about Citizen Kane in my last video and Touch of Evil in this video. So I understand these are not the typical reviews that you would expect for these movies. They're not what the entire internet is saying about these movies. But thanks for watching, and hope you get to check out some of my other short reviews about movies that are watchable for modern audiences. As always, thanks a lot. See you later.